Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is gonna be a quick gossip chat. Who said that? Anybody? Somebody? Nobody. Kanye is a fool, okay? But first things first, y'all know to like. No, wait, that's not first. First things first, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 and all that goodness and stuff. And even though it's 4 o'clock in the morning and this is quick, we're gonna still do what? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And do not forget to relax, to relate, to release, and to center yourself, okay? You can also like this video, comment in the comment section, share it on your social media by hitting that little share button. Make sure to hit the notification bell because it lets you know when I have new videos up. And also, you can follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. You should do that too because when YouTube will be in funny acting and not sharing my videos, I tell you I have new content up, okay? Now, it's a couple stories I'm going to get to this so it's not too short. And, we're going to see pictures or whatever. That's going to be it. Rowland did a whole interview with her pastor, I believe it was. Was it her pastor? Yes, her pastor, Erwin McManus, okay? And she was discussing her history of, being in the group, of being a solo artist and all these things. She brought up how when they was on Star Search and they lost a long time ago. But even more than that, how she'd almost lost it all. Okay, just being in the whole group or whatever. And as she said, she was trying to keep up with the Joneses, basically, trying to keep up with everybody else. She said, no one will believe this, but for the first time she's talking about it, I almost lost everything because I was so busy trying to keep up with the look, okay, with the wardrobe, with the car, whatever it was, the house, all the stuff that people expect you to have because you're Kelly Rowland, you're rich, you should have this and that and that and this. She brought up how she was just going through it or whatever, and while talking to one of her best friends, they said, you start giving a little bit more, and they may help you financially or whatever, or just in life, to not be about to lose it all, okay? And so she started giving a little bit more. And then the following week, good things started to happen or whatever. How it was like things were already taken care of for her. How old checks will come in or whatever. Or how old money that she was owed from stuff she did like 10 years ago came in. So this good thing started happening. And so she got on a better footing. But I think people don't. And the pastor, she was rich broke. She's like, yeah, I was rich broke. Meaning I had money, but I was using my money to make people feel like I had more than what I had. I don't get that. Like when I see people who are rich and I'm about this mansion for $55 million, but do you really need a $55 million house? You know what I'm saying? But again, you let people do what they will with their money, but don't ever try to keep up with the Joneses and go broke, sis, because we don't want that. No. And I feel like Destiny Child was an amazing group, but we have to remember when Destiny Child, separated or whatever, it wasn't as if Kelly's career was as lucrative as Beyonce's. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think Kelly is very well off financially, whatever, but at the same time, it's not as if she's continued to make these millions of dollars, all the time with albums, because she didn't. But it's a good thing that she now has, she's in a better footing. She's no longer, hurting here or there, or she doesn't have to front for the people of it all, okay? So I think that was a good thing for her to bring up how, people out here fronting, because we know that if COVID didn't teach us nothing, is that some of these celebrities don't have no money, okay? What else do we have? Oh, okay, the 3 or the 4 or however many of these. So August Alsina, made a whole post because once he went on the interview with Angela Yee, and then it came out, everyone, including myself, had an opinion, okay? And for the most part, it was all like, why would he do that? Like, why would he tell on them? That's not fair. So he then wrote a nice little long post, just bringing up how, God said we may grow weary and tired fighting in the fire, but we shall not be burned. The journey to freedom is a deeply complex tricky and turbulent road to toe. Okay, yeah, very necessary. Oppression comes in so many forms these days, being with physical slavery and bondage to the white man, then passed down generational programming that manifests into mental enslavement, slaves to an idea, an image, a code of conduct, to a picture. Girl, look, it went on for a long time about that. The point that I'm trying to get to, because that was just seeming too much, okay? And with that being said, I should also say no one was sideswiped by any conversation. Everyone got a courtesy call time in advance and wish everybody big love. That's his way of saying, I know y'all telling me I was wrong for airing out Jada and Will, but they knew I was going to come out and say something regardless. It ain't even the point that they knew that you were going to bring this up. People still feel like, why did you bring it up? Like, what? That was my whole thing. So, I mean, we still waiting for Jada to bring herself to the table to see what she gonna say. Because if he's saying, well, they knew I was gonna say it, and her camp said what he said wasn't true, we need to know what's going on. Because 2 plus 2 damn sure is not equaling 4. Okay, if he's saying, well, they knew I was gonna say something, but even in that, them knowing that he was gonna say something, it does not mean what he said was fully true. It's just confusing at this point. I mean, people for the most part believe August Alsina. And even I said at one point, I said, well, maybe what he's saying is true, but not fully. Like, it could be his point of, I was so in love with her or whatever. And her point can be, maybe it wasn't that deep. We don't know. Because guess what? Jada ain't saying shit just yet. But I mean, I'm waiting to see. And Will Smith ain't said shit. But he never does. He stays really, really quiet. Maybe he's smart when to stop saying shit. We then also have Dame Dash, who y'all know gets on all the nerves I have. He's just so extra to me. He posted on his IG page a little video of him kind of going off on somebody about, trying to exploit Aaliyah. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody in 2020 is sitting down with Dame Dash to discuss Aaliyah. I get that he was dating her back in the day, before she passed away in 2001, but I feel like people need to leave that alone. If her family isn't trying to do something with her legacy, don't try to do other stuff. Okay, we already was pissed off about that damn movie that Wendy Williams did a long time ago that was shitty. I feel like it's cool that he will always uphold her legacy and not let anyone taint it. But I also feel like he uses it when he wants to. When he wants to discuss him and Aaliyah, he does it as he sees fit. Okay, so my thing is a part of, trying to just make it seem as if he's the only one that can properly, use her, I don't like that. I feel like we don't know what he was recording, what it was about. It's just him yelling and cussing and fussing about, you gonna use me to exploit Aaliyah. I feel like anytime he discusses her on stuff that her family hasn't approved, it's an exploitation. Now, he has the right to feel how he feels when he wants to do things his way, but I mean, sometimes cussing and fussing ain't the way. And then to say, like, I don't need y'all to tell her story, I have my own company, then why would you there with the recording? If you want to be the one to control things, don't go on other people's networks to do stuff, get pissed and then say, see, this is how we need stuff of our own. Well, make stuff of your own. If you had your own network, why were you there in the first place? And it's easy for someone to then show yelling and cussing and fussing and say, don't try to use me to exploit Aaliyah, but you don't explain what's going on or why you were even discussing her to make people be upset, because we love Aaliyah. And I feel like Dame Dash should stop talking about her, leave it be. Her family doesn't even do all this stuff, so you should stop too, out of respect for her family, and leave it be. And then the grand resistance. Okay, what y'all came here for? This motherfucker here. I told y'all I didn't feel well this weekend. I felt fucked up from Thursday evening until earlier today. Well, Sunday, because now it's Monday, because 4 o'clock in the morning. And when they first said Kanye West has put his hat in the ring to run for president. I said, president of what? Not of these United States. I know damn well that's not what he did. But yes, oh yes, it was. I said, the fuck? Now he posted his announcement on Twitter. And he said, we must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for president of the United States 2020 vision. I don't know who told Kanye West that his vision is our vision, but he was gladly and sadly mistaken. No one wants you as president of these United States. We don't want it. You are just as bad as Trump, if you ask me. He is wearing a Make America Great Again hat. He is a Trump supporter. He did not even vote in the last election. Okay? It's the stupidest shit I have ever heard in my life. I'm like, why? If he can just tell me why he thought it was smart to say, you know what, I'm going to run for president of the United States. We don't trust you, Kanye. Kanye West, you do not have our vote. And the bad part is, there will be fools who would literally vote for him because they're stupid. The same way people were stupid enough to vote for the orange motherfucker that's in the presidency now. It just doesn't make any kind of sense. No common sense, no nickels and dime sense, no goddamn candle sense, nothing. Okay, and I don't understand it. Oh, but I do. Okay, it's a fucking distraction. Okay, he did it solely to do what? Distract anybody or be a divisive tool to have people not want to vote for Biden. And that is the main reason you cannot be out here supporting Kanye coon ass West. It just does not make any sense. He can tell us all he wants to, but he's for the people. He ain't for us. Kanye out here making goddamn slave clothes and motherfucking alien ass shoes. Okay, no one wants that shit, and now he wants us to vote him in for president. And the sad part is, the motherfucker, he could win because people were dumb enough to vote for the orange motherfucker in office now. So I have to say this: if you had any common sense in your body, no one on God's green earth needs Kanye West as president of these United States. If we thought the motherfucking office now was dumb and dumb diddy, can you imagine? It's just stupid, okay? And this is like, and they then put up, April Ryan on Twitter even said how rapper Kanye West hasn't even completed the required FEC filing to actually be a presidential candidate. He did it for headlines. Anyone who has not done the bare minimum, okay, of making sure to do what needs to be done to even run for president. He hasn't done the bare fucking minimum. Why would he? Look, it's all a fucking distraction, okay? We cannot allow coonery to be out here. It's just, and then his punk ass wife, okay? The goddamn person who has a fucking porn movie on Pornhub. And she retweeted it and put up like the little American flag. Look, Kim, you just as dumb as your husband. And it's like, that's why I say people who the election kind of doesn't really matter or doesn't really affect them really, because they're millionaires. So no matter what the president do, they don't really care. They have the money to go to the moon and live by themselves. But us folk here, who it affects us, they take it as a fucking joke. And then Elon Musk, who I don't really know what he do, I think it's some car shit, I'm not sure, okay, who named his kids some fucking letters and numbers, okay, nigga names like 57MN3, I don't know. He then say, you have all my full support. Oh, so now he gonna be goddamn vice president? Pissed me off, okay. And then we have Masika, who was just one of the baby mamas of Fetty Wap. I'm gonna vote for him because I'm saying low key, he, he can do things. I'm like, bitch, you're dumb. Okay, that's how you got pregnant. A goddamn one hit wonder ass Fetty Wap. It's just the stupidest shit ever. And that's the sad part, because we then seen people on Twitter like, I'll vote for Kanye. I'm like, why? Why? For what? Poor K. Please tell me. Okay, it's just the dumbest shit ever. And it frustrates me because it's not a fucking game. And for Kanye to bring his cool ass out, okay, and to say, I'm going, what? So you want to distract people from Biden. You want to help Trump win. Okay, I see you for who you are. You are the enemy. Kanye West is just as bad as Terry Crews. He's a fucking enemy. And we have to understand who is against us, who is our kinfolk. He is a kinfolk who is against us. Leave him in the dust with his goddamn slave clothes, them goddamn slave shoes. Leave him there with his wife, her goddamn alien pussy. Leave him all there. Okay, it's all a setup by fucking Kris Jenner. Did it. Okay, look. The Kardashians is the worst thing to happen in life. I feel like they're the reason he's as bad as he is. Kanye West got more batshit crazy once he got with Kim, because Kim and her mama allows him to just be free and shit. The fool announced he's running for president in July. What did he post that? I think it was Friday. Yeah, July, on the 4th of July. The election is in November. If he would have said this 2 years ago and had been campaigning for 2 years and let us know what his ideas was, what his plan, I would, okay, fine. But nigga, it's months away. Literally months away. This is some kind of marketing ploy. They're gonna have something coming out within the next 2 weeks that's presidential. Okay, maybe he gonna rent out Tyler Perry's White House at the studios. I don't know. What I do know is Kanye West is not for black people. Okay, he had all that shit to say about George Bush back in the day. George Bush does not care about black people. Neither does Kanye West. Fuck him.